You think we're the most advanced generation ever. Robots, rockets, AI that talks back. Yeah, we're basically living in the future. Except almost 2,000 years ago, someone already built a steam engine, and a vending machine, and doors that open themselves. And nobody used any of it. This is the story of the machines the ancient world forgot. But wait.
Now I know this one's gonna be a shorter video, but I hope you like it anyway. If you're enjoying it so far, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'll be back with part 2, where we dig even deeper.
So let's start. Around 1,900 years ago, in the Egyptian city of Alexandria, there lived a guy who was basically a mad scientist. His name was Hero, and he ran something like the world's first engineering lab. He wrote entire books on mechanics, pressure, and pneumatics, concepts most people wouldn't touch again for over 1,000 years. But here's the twist nobody expects. Hero didn't build machines to save labor. He built them to impress the gods. His most famous invention is called the aeolipile, a hollow metal ball mounted on an axle, sitting above a pot of boiling water. Steam rises up through the pipe and into the ball, escapes through two bent nozzles, and the whole ball spins. That's rocket science, literally. Newton's third law, action and reaction, powering a machine in 50 This exact same principle is what powers rocket engines today. Hero had working steam power before the Roman Empire even peaked, and then, basically, he just moved on. Next to the aeolipile sat something even stranger, a coin-operated machine, sitting outside a temple. You drop a coin into a slot at the top. The coin lands on a small internal lever. Its weight tips it down and opens a small valve. Holy water pours out until the coin slides off and the valve shuts again. No person, no priest, just physics doing the job. Vending machines, in ancient Egypt, nearly 2,000 years before a soda machine ever existed. But maybe his most theatrical trick was at the temple doors. A priest lights a fire on the altar outside. The heat expands the air trapped in a sealed container underneath. That expanding air pushes water through a hidden pipe into a bucket connected to ropes and a hidden pulley system. The bucket sinks, the ropes pull, and the massive doors swing open on their own, with nobody touching them. To anyone watching, it looked like a miracle. To Hero, it was just pressure and plumbing. And if that wasn't enough, Hero also built a robot theater, a wooden box with tiny automated figures inside, powered entirely by a slow-falling weight connected to strings and axles. As the weight drops, gears turn, and the tiny figures start to move. A 10-minute play, running entirely on its own. No actors, no strings being pulled by hand, just gravity and gears. This is basically ancient Rome's version of a wind-up robot. So here's the obvious question. If ancient Rome had steam power, why didn't the Industrial Revolution start there? The answer is uncomfortable. Rome ran on slave labor, millions of people whose work cost basically nothing. So why build a machine to replace a worker who already costs nothing? There was no economic reason to scale any of this up. So his machines stayed exactly what they were built to be. Temple magic tricks, not tools for industry. Genius, with nowhere to go. Almost 2,000 years later, we finally built what he already had. Except this time, it changed the entire world. So the next time you think we're the most advanced people who've ever lived, remember there was a guy in Alexandria who had steam power, automation, and robotics, and just quietly filed it away as a party trick for the gods.